Hello, Jamal. I probably sound like very tired and low energy right now. How are you doing? Peeped you in the other stream that was happening earlier. Hey, Cookie. I also peeped you in the stream that was happening earlier. How y'all doing? Just showered, same. Shower. Shower, brethren. Shower room. Thinking about Deltarune, ain't that the truth? Hmm. Doing okay. Spent a bit of time doing the old employment search and things could be better, generally speaking, but that's why we have Deltarune. Some joy, some enjoyment. I'm just to see if that doctor responded to me. Chapter 4 is such emotional songs. It does indeed. I was motivated to be like, let's just do this chill stream because yesterday I was like doing. It might have been my job suggestion, might have just been like stuff from my internship. I just put Dark Sanctuary on loop and I was like, let's do this, man. So he is good. The Doctor! the infinite man of humble acclaim. Yeah, hopefully they reach out. The old gods are dead, her soullight secures it, and the Doctor will see as his own hand procures it. But look, everyone listen to Axendall, by the way, it's extremely good. Shout out to Cookie for showing it to me. Hello, Gabriella. Good to see you. Axendall, let's go, Jamal. Never minding sanity, never minding fright, never minding worlds that rest in eternal night. Darker shade of dark is stretching for eternity, and all you have to do is follow my lead. Samurai, it might have been. I'm gonna put him with the scientist. Let's go. That's such a good song. Shout out to Loki here. Infinite woman of humble acclaim, true. Boki, let's go. Steven. Never minding sanity, never minding fright, never minding worlds that rest in eternal night. Dark shade of dark is stretching for eternity, and all you have to do is follow my lead. Yes. Look at the fucking zesty ass way I remove my finger on this last note. Transgaster, my Deltarune. I'm almost saying that when when the Eggman mentions like Deltarune will come in 11 days or 11 years, when Gaster in Chapter 4 says it's waiting, my Deltarune, and I assume in the trailer as well, like the Chapters 3 and 4 trailer, when it says Deltarune is waiting, it's spelled Deltarune with no space, whereas when they talk about the prophecy, like, in universe, the symbol is the Delta rune with like a space between. And people were like debating whether that like had any significance. How much longer now? Woman doctor guest. Women in STEM. But yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I should mention before just going. I feel like every time I stream nowadays, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I need to stream. I feel like that is a natural, like, what's it called, byproduct of only streaming at night, which, you know, is entirely avoidable if I just streamed earlier, but I don't know, I don't feel right streaming before, like, 10 p.m., you know. The one time I streamed earlier than that, not the one time, but any stream where I'm sitting in front of a computer, I feel weird not streaming before like 10 p.m. Or after 10 p.m. The one time in recent memory I did that was when I played Chapter 2, and that was because I expressly knew I would be streaming for like 7 hours. I don't know. There's like some mental thing about like, you know, oh, it's bright outside. Don't you feel weird sitting in front of a computer? Wouldn't you rather sit in front of a computer doing a different thing or sit in front of a TV and do a different thing? Normally I would go for a walk, but it was like 100 degrees, you know, which, you know, could be hotter. I imagine Cookie, like, the heat right now isn't the worst you've ever experienced, but it's still not fun. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of walking the past few days anyway, so I took a break today. So I don't know. We're doing it. We're doing it now. Was it that hot today? For me it was. Gaster and Eggman do spell Deltarune differently, and it does feel significant. People are saying like Deltarune with no space is like the game itself, whereas obviously with the space it's just the symbol. Heat is such a pain, and I've been inside 24/7. Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we'll see how far we get. I obviously don't expect to finish this tier list tonight. Might take like 2 or 3 parts. I got recommended. I briefly glimpsed like Shay, the YouTuber, did use this same tier list. I should link this. Use this same tier list. And I think for the most part I agreed with their picks. This tier list does come with a built-in sound effects / cutscene tier, which I fully respect having, but I don't agree with, and I'm not going to include. You know how I do. We're doing this. I believe this is the tiers I normally have. Now I say I'm not even sure. I'm not sure it's even true they say it different. I was thinking of the mysterious disappearing Valentine's Day card. I don't remember what that Valentine's Day card said, but I know that like it says like wash your face, you know, put on your clothes or whatever, which confirms that it was the Eggman. Fucking Arizona. Arizona by Carter Vale, good song. V-Day card is Eggman, like the Sonic the Hedgehog character. I'm back in the fucking building. I am the Eggman. Yeah, so I've got the master plan. Yeah, so you know how we do. Good tier being the third to lowest tier, which is very funny to me. I'm back in the. Honestly, that's just what happens to the Eggman every single time. Actually, no. Do I even? I mean, it doesn't really matter because any like the two of you who are in here are in my personal server, so y'all have seen this already or have the ability to see it. But I really hope Jay shows up. I don't know how much he shows up to these like you know, late night streams, but I've been playing Ace Attorney recently. This is like just, you know, the pre tier list like discussion where we chat about stuff for a bit. I picked up the original Ace Attorney trilogy. It was on sale for $10, which is a very good deal. Cookie also brought me the Apollo Justice trilogy along with a bunch of other Switch games, which I appreciate. I played through most of the first game. I'm on like the last case, like the additional 5th case. It's fun. It's a very stressful game. Hold on, no, I need to like. So, hello, Maze fan. So, Luigi, you live in this mansion? It's fantastic. Say that again. It's so good. After we get there and chat. Yeah, honestly. Chris, like, why do you care so much about these eggs, bro? Like, what the fuck? Are you an egg? The awful strategy only ever saving when I had 1 health left. Can you save in the middle of court cases? Because I have not been. I just save whenever the game tells me to at the end of a day. Bitch, you live in this mansion. So yeah, if you guys don't know Ace Attorney, you have like a health bar more or less. Are you an egg? You have like a health bar that goes down if you present the wrong evidence, and I was like so fucked during like the 4th case, which is a very good case, and I somehow powered through, and the fucking pursuit theme started playing, which I know about because King for Another Day had one of my favorite rips, or at the very least one of the ones that I always come back to, and I have so much nostalgia for, was Prosecutor. I'm gonna let it play. I don't give a fuck. Prosecutor Papyrus's Pursuit, which was like a mashup mix of Papyrus and Law and Disorder, aka the team up of Phoenix Wright and Monokuma from Danganronpa, and it's the Pursuit theme from Ace Attorney, which plays like during the hypest parts of each case, mixed with Dating Fight, because the songs are like basically the same. It's so good. Just listen to this peak. You can quick save in the DS versions, okay. Gaster hates Eggman. Now that honestly, like, Eggman was forgotten. What other reason could there be for that? It's plants fighting zombies. I left this comment at like 6 a.m. 2 years ago. 3 years after the event ended, by the way. Eggman discarded. Eggman outdated. Chris overrated. Long have we waited. Vessel activated. This tail is so under, bro. Coping. But yeah, when this started playing in the first case, I like jumped out. I was like, oh my fucking god, let's go. It's the song that I know from a different source. Shawm is like the 7th chapter 7 secret boss. Yeah, I don't know if I think it'll happen, but I mean, it's possible. Would I like it? Maybe. I don't know, depends on the execution. I think Toby wants us to beat the Shadow Man. I saw the post you sent about it. I don't know, because again, like I mean, now that you mention it, like the sword route, apparently the game does flag whether you did it, like the snow wave route, which is very disturbing and perturbing. So I don't know. If the correct path, quote unquote, is to beat the Night Without Shadow Man, that's kind of fucked up. It'd be extremely mean. Friend, let's go. Yeah, extremely good rip. So yeah, I mean, I powered through somehow with like 1 health remaining, and I just recorded this. Oh my god. Yeah, I managed to win the case. It was very hard. Now I'm on an even harder case. Are there any other mics I should know about? Tracks the funny Neo Darkeners in your slain counter if you kill the Titan spawn, which disturbs and perturbs me greatly. Show us the enlargement! Oh, it's so good. Cross-examine the parrot. Oh my god. I was saying, like, you know, that moment when, that moment in the second case where Phoenix is like, you paid $18 for iced coffee? That's a lot of money. I'm like, dude, it's fucking over. He's just asking random questions. But that was the question you were supposed to ask, and it actually solved the case. Like, oh my god, incredible. Okay, I think I've energized myself enough. Let's do this. Okay. Now the frustrating thing here is that I'm probably going to need to use the official Toby Fox uploads, which normally would be fine, but for some reason all of them have like a weird, like 4-second pause at the end. Like, I'm going to try to use, no, this is still Toby's. Whatever, it's just not a big deal. I kind of noticed it while doing my common quest, but I'm sure it's fine. Maybe it'll give me time to, like, I guess it'll prevent me from getting like emotional flashbanged from like 20,000 emotional songs playing at once. Spamton in the next Ace Attorney. I think I've seen like fan art of that. Phoenix is so funny, dude. Play the Asgore kid. I haven't seen a lot of variations on that meme. It's really good. The fake attorney badge. I think 4 seconds is enough time. Let me like... I've never actually listened to this, but I've seen this like thumbnail floating around. You guys know the deal at this point. God, fuck, that's so annoying. Y'all know the deal by now. Tier list stream, I'm probably gonna be looking up like fan art and stuff. Can Google fucking... Oh my god, I hate it when it does this. Go away. There we go. Alright, I have stalled for long enough. Let's get this money. What's the first song? Let's go, guys. We're rolling the gotcha machine. We're gonna put in 1225 as the secret combination and get lost in the back rooms. While already in the back rooms of Tennis Studio. Who's ready? There we go. No. No, wait. Of course, that doesn't work. I copy-pasted the video link. No, not my playthrough. I can do that when I replay chapter. Yeah. King of Roly-Poly. I'm curious how high that's gonna rank. Hello, hyper-fictional Googleologist. Dark Zone is coming. Dark Zone is coming. I really want Bricks to show up to one of these streams, these post-chapter 3 and 4 streams. I know he has some opinions on the chapters, but I just want to hear his thoughts on like the theory scene as it stands. Alright, now let's go. What are you talking about? There we go. Oh my god, excellent start. Excellent start. Maybe the most underrated song in all chapters. I'll put it there for now. I don't know if I can justify... Well, I'll let the song play. Hell yeah, Glacier. I'm hungry, please. Apetrix are so good. The song mid, I 1,000,000,000% disagree. I'm sorry, Mace fan. Yes, Brogo, this is the tier list for songs. the best song in the world. Ha! I agree, Cookie. How did you start with Glacier? It's on random. I gotta disagree with some of you guys. This is definitely a lot of people really like Sword. Like the theme of the first the game is supposedly called Mantle. Like the first Mantle section where you're killing things as Chris in the game. It's great and it's very Zelda-esque, but the atmosphere of this song in this section is just unmatched. I'm gonna read the comments on that because it's maybe I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one of the best comments I left on the OST, and it's kind of reiterating stuff that I already said in my playthrough, but I'm gonna say it again. When I was a kid, I remember discovering what creepypasta was and spending an afternoon binging the creepypasta wiki. That shit had a foundational impact on me. I was terrified of dolls, the dark, anything that could pop out of the shadows and curse me or kill me or any other manner of horrible fates. I think for that reason I can empathize a lot with Noelle in her secret blog posts. That feeling of sitting in front of the TV, controller in hand, breath hitched, knowing you've stumbled on something forbidden, something never meant to be seen. Feeling your heart pounding as you know that the slightest move might wake up your parents, almost hypnotized by the pixels on the screen in front of you. It's such a vivid and specific vibe, and this track as well as all of the backstage segments captured it perfectly. Bravo, Toby, these segments were absolutely the highlight of the chapter for me. Yeah, I think I mentioned this last stream, some people didn't like Chapter 3 that much, and I disagree. I really enjoyed Chapter 3. But if I played Chapter 3 without getting lucky in S-ranking the first board and I missed the backstage segments, I would agree. I think Chapter 3 would be a little underwhelming without the backstage segments. They complete the chapters so perfectly. They are so atmospheric. They are so creepy. There's so much to analyze. Yeah, and this track embodies just everything I love about the backstage segments. Yeah, I don't necessarily know why it's misspelled. I know theoretically it's a reference to the Noelle blog posts because the URL is Ice Palace Glacier and it's misspelled. Why is that misspelled? I don't know, because Noelle didn't spell it right. I don't know. But yeah, no. There's a reason Glacier was my second piano cover I made. I love this song. Let me read the comments. Excited for South of the Border, huge. It does sound like Gatsra's theme. It does. Legally distinct Zelda music. I've only watched the boss themes. You gotta listen to more. Ooh, okay, Brogo. Sounds good. I will definitely check it out. It's a hard song from now on is maybe number one in the entire maybe number one in the chapters 3 and 4 OST and probably top 3 in the entire game. I don't know. Manhole. Revox ate my cousin. Listen to the OST and all the tenna memes. Yeah, that's fair. Again, there are a lot of aspects to it that I understand people not liking, and I'm kind of curious how I'm going to feel about it replaying it. I enjoyed watching someone replay it. I enjoyed watching Cookie play through it, but I'm going to have to see how I feel on a replay. The one was 2 years old. Corresponds to the sweepstakes name, yes. It's so good, man. I'm curious where From Now On's gonna be in this shuffled playlist. But yes, very strong start for this tier list. And again, one of my most underrated picks. I'm trying to see think of how much time I want to spend on each individual song. You'll notice Glacier Extended is in my search history. Yeah, I'm very proud of...
Love was nearly lost until
what I'm not proud of is getting ads on my own videos because I'm not getting money. I can't even... Nothing's wrong. I don't mind anything. It's all good. I very much appreciated this comment. It was very difficult setting up the camera to capture both a good view of the city and my fingers like lit up red from the keyboard keys. I had to like stack one of my suitcases on top of like my like dresser table. And I also had to stuff the sheet music over here so it didn't cover the view of the city, but I'm really happy with how the cover turned out. Cookie had the really, like, just accurate comment of, like, it's a very, like, surprising thing to say, but it very much indicates to me that I got the atmosphere of the cover right. They were saying, like, we have no idea what's happening in any of these buildings. Like, someone could be getting murdered in there. And I was like, yeah, 100%. And I'm glad that the fact that that thought came to mind of, like, that fundamental unease of, like, not knowing what to trust and being that thoroughly, like creeped out and it feeling that ominous and ambiguous means I did my job right and captured what the song conveys to me. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Burning eyes. Chapter 3 criticism I feel like would be tempered if the original release such was stuck. If Chapter 3 released on its own, then I would have been mad. I would have been like, no, we did not wait 3 years, you know, to get a chapter where we mostly played NES games, had cool backstage segment with the, you know, like an interesting secret boss, quote unquote, to get the Shadow Mantle, getting a hype ass scene with the knight, and then waiting another 3 years. I am so glad the chapters 3 and 4 released together. I have not recorded Hammer of Justice. It's gonna take a little while for me to get to that one. That one's hard. Glad I could give a good comment. Yes. None of a QOV like that. One of my friends, when I moved into this new place, which I won't be staying at forever, but one of my friends was saying, like, you know, top 3 best things that's happened to your channel in the past, like, 5 years. That view of the city. I'm like, you're so right, man. Someone could be forcing someone else to murder someone for them. Proceed. Proceed. Imagine they added the freedom of... I mean, it already has it. How do you feel if 3 dropped on its own a year after... Then I probably wouldn't mind. A year wait isn't that bad. As Toby realizes, you know, putting a 2026 release date on Chapter 5. 3-year wait, pretty brutal. And I know things took a bit of a weird route here. Like, shut up, Toby. Oh, I love Deltarune. Shut up, Asgore. Why did YouTube not want me to say Pizza Hut ads? You're getting censored by the government, dude. But yeah, that's enough glazing of Glacier. The Glacier glaze. I might bump it up to top tier, honestly, but remains to be seen. Let's keep going. I'm not looking at the queue. Whatever comes up next is a surprise. 3 directly leads into 4. Yeah, like, man. Again, I'm pretty sure... Oh, shit. Pretty sure Toby said that Chapter 5 is supposed to release with that bundle as well, which is very interesting to me. This one's pretty great for what it is. I put it in great tier. Is it just a sound effect atmosphere song? Yes. But is it terrifying and accomplishes what it needs to accomplish? Yes, absolutely. Top 10 scariest characters in all of fiction. Number 1, Carol Holiday. C. Apparently this is a sleigh bell slowed down really heavily. Nobody really likes to slow down stuff. Yeah, this is alright. It's hard to rate this because I rate songs very heavily on their, like, context. And this song is unused, what can I say? Some of you might not recognize this song because it's unused. The city board that like Tenna briefly puts you on before the Doom board sequence starts was going to be a separate third board, which is also referenced in like the third mantle segment when you start in the city with Susie and Rousey and you have to kill them. The Susie Zilla minigame was also supposed to be for this board, apparently. What is that weird deer-shaped object in the road? Yeah, that's the problem with me, man. Like, as a song, is this better, quote-unquote, than Glacier? Maybe. But I don't really rate songs based on how good they are, like, compositionally, or how fun they are to listen to. I rate them based on how much I like them, and, like, the emotional connection I form with them. It sounds very pretentious, but it's true. Context matters a lot for me. It's why Small Shock is, like, a top-tier song. What you got next? What you got next? Alright. Pretty alright. I wasn't sure what to say for this one other than because like a lot of the people's comments on like, oh, the funny things that Tenna says when you name yourself different things had already been commented. So I just said Susie's clapping sprite is so cute because it is. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it, but she very like forcefully puts her like smashes her hands together while smiling. It's cute. Alright, let me... Ooh, nice. Let me pause for a sec. What if I didn't do all three? Long elevator? Exactly, that's why long elevator is in good tier. My second round of chapter 3, I tried for about... The clapper. I tried for about 15 minutes to find this board, because I heard the city music in the playlist. I figured there's gotta be a third board somewhere. The Steve Harvey meme? Name some... Name a group of Lightners who will never escape the Dark World. Good answer, good answer. More of a palm punch, yes, absolutely, aphotic. The elevator's only long the first time, yeah, exactly, you know. This is pretty good. Not the best song ever, but it'll go in great. Is it better than C? I'm sure. Alright. Sharing fan art time. Y'all know what it is. Ram, I fucking love Ram. We were talking about this like last stream. If Ram is one supporter, I am that supporter, and clearly that supporter is not Toby Fox. Why does Toby Fox hate that man so much? First December holiday, and the fun little darkness will never get out of this one. Fountain Tale for Steve Harvey. Funny Indian artist. The elevator is a monster that magically knows if you've been in it before. Reem Rom Rum. Ram is the extra HDMI cord you have. Oh, Chris Love. There's a lot of really good Ram fan art, which I'm appreciative of. I love Ram. I love seeing him suffer. That was very well timed. This will also go in like good tier, probably. Cable, Ethernet cable, true. Chris needed RAM in order to play local Melee tournaments with Birdly. Nerdly. Oh, I like this. ethereal cable. Boom, 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 boom. This is like decent also. Very good mood-setting music. But as a song itself, I don't know. The Spampton like leitmotif coming in like jump scared me though. This is also hip shop leitmotif. I didn't even notice. I know you. Yeah, now that I know how to actually use the piano in Chapter 4, I'm gonna mess around with it during my replay stream. Like this thing's more. Yes, the bass section in TV time with that is really good. After the Zone of Slave, where the object should still be there, probably. Little soft girl. This one's alright. The most earthbound. Yeah, I've heard that. I might honestly want to put. I don't know. Maybe. Part of me wants to put C above it, but I don't know. I like this. I'm excited for its TV time. The creature. Truck girl. Hey, it's the song. The song is going in like good tier because it's kind of funny. I mistakenly thought that this was like the theme that plays during the lawnmower minigame. No, it's for an even weirder scene. Why the fuck is it called King of Roly-Poly? I don't get it. What the fuck is this? Dude, so like... You know, I've talked before about how I really love Sporkle, the website. And y'all also know that you should also know by this point that I memorized... I make it a point of pride to memorize like OSTs, like for songs I really like. Like I've known the Undertale OST by heart for like over a decade. Well, no, it can't be over a decade. Almost a decade at this point. Like track 72 is The Choice. Track 79 is Your Best Nightmare, I believe. Yes, it's Your Best Nightmare. Track 46 is Spear of Justice. Like, I know these things. I memorized the Deltarune OSTs. I don't know the exact track numbers for chapters 1 and 2, but I know the order. And I made it a contest for myself, like, oh, chapters 3 and 4, how fast can I memorize every song in the OST in order? And like 3 days after I beat the chapters and I was doing this quiz and I was like, okay, what's after this? And I checked the OST to get the answer. I was like, what the fuck is King of Roly-Poly? And yeah, now I won't forget the song because I can't forget it if I want to. I don't forget it if I if I want to memorize the whole OST, which I can do at this point. But yeah. Second best songs these two chapters have to offer. It's Creature Time. T-Post Tenna isn't real, he can't hurt you. I didn't even get the T rank room, I don't think. Or maybe I got a T rank on the second board, but I don't think I checked to get to the T rank room. I don't know. Every time is 90% Tenna's theme. He varies his themes 50 times, puts it back together like the leitmotif. It's just him rebuilding his kids. Not to that extent. I did not know the exact numbers of each track. Yeah, That's my hyperfixation peak. Like, that's the only OSC where I know the numbers. I'm the cause of your reset. The House of the Beat has been obliterated. That's good to hear. TV time of Hannah. Oh yeah, we got great songs coming up. Speaking of which, let's see what comes up next. Roll the dice. Yeah, I was like, I got really excited for a second. Then I was like, you know, this is a Chapter 2 song that's just in the Chapters 3 and 4 OST. In the actual Chapter 2 OST, I ranked this like top tier, but it feels wrong to put it any higher than great because it's just it's a recycled song. The comment left on this one was song that might play when Rousey fucking flexes on you with the easiest part in the rhythm game ever and gets a fucking 271 hit note combo. This fucking tryhard! Well, he's not even trying hard because all he's doing is clapping. Like, bro, I'm mad. I'm fuming. I'm over here, like, getting my ass beat. Meanwhile, he gets, like, the... Ah! Where's the mute button? Like, look at this dude. He does this the whole song! Like, I'm fighting for my life with... Apparently one of the notes in this song is, like, improperly charted. Like, Susie's trying her ass off. I'm trying my ass off. Rousey's just sitting there, man. Unbelievable. Yes, Asgore is Mangoes. He changed his, profile picture and username last stream as, like, a joke. It does have an ending. That's, like, the one thing that's different about it. Feature presentation will actually be pretty high. I love that I love that song. Song, quote unquote. We have Mega Man X at home. Imagine thrush your own ass. He has really good rhythm. He does. And he goes wild in its TV time when you play it in the rhythm game, which is nice. Sure. This song title might be a reference to the Spamton sweepstakes, where, like, the Spamton... God, what the fuck was it? I don't remember. There's so much lore to keep track of, man. It was the Spamton's Thruples cutting board. Mentions how if your relationship goes south of the border, you can cross out the Mr. or Mrs. on the cutting board as needed. Spamton and his 10 trillion ex-husbands. It's now time for our feature presentation. I've been saying, like, coming straight from your house in that cadence, like, over and over again the past, like, few weeks. You can't get this from an egg! Oh my god. There's an editor for this minigame left in the code. Hell yeah. I saw people were doing custom songs. I didn't know that there was an editor in the code. That's pretty sick. Lyrics with swears, but yeah, Sprite Rousey cuss. Pretty awesome. Find my 7 shadow crystals. You got predictions or theories of the future chapter? I mean, chapter 5, Asgore's flower shop. Kind of, I would be shocked if it wasn't that. Blue Soul return, maybe? That's about it. I don't really know. I have my theory that the end of the prophecy is Chris kills Rousey and Susie, which might just be harkening back to the dark ages of Chris kills everyone in Hometown and goes on a rampage, but I feel like there's more evidence for it now. My friend John Smith played through the chapters and was like, I mean, he really loved them. He was saying, like, oh, you know, my face when Susie destroys the last pane of the prophecy, knowing that it probably says something like, then all the heroes get thrown into a meat grinder or something. Yeah, so if that happens, you heard it here first. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta read chat real quick. The guitar was different. Yeah, there's minor changes in the rhythm version. I'm not Asgore for 2 weeks. He's the king of only. It's so good, dude. Has the Keygen leitmotif. Oh my god, does it? Now that I'm thinking about it. It kind of does. It's crazy. Finish my story. There's a Deltarune fan art on my community page. You want me to check it out? Because I can click on your channel and go to it to promo it if you want. He's groovy and never glooby. Me and my friend John Smith do like record like for fun, just like videos of us messing around in like WB video games and character editors. We're absolutely making tenna, along with many other characters like the Knight, if we can, maybe Carol, maybe Gerson if we can, Miss Moxie. This is what doing weed feels like. Mr. Antennas, EV time. I cannot imagine we will not see the purple. Yeah, we'll see it eventually. John Smith, the hero's finished impossible. Spamton and his evil 7 husbands. Susie will do most of the work. That's fucking hilarious. Almost explains everything about why they reacted that way. Pretty sure in the theory the captures will correspond to unshelled zones in reverse, because it's really working, yeah, honestly. Waterfall, Hotland, Nexus, Ruins, which, again, fits Flower Shop. Then Chapter 6 is like the surface or something? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, again, if Chapter 5 takes place in... Chess theory is very unlikely now, but reverse Undertale area theory seems to be pretty solid. Alright, let's jump back on this. Oh... I really like the comments left in this one, but I'm not sure if anyone understood it, because it is a reference that is also a spoiler for a series I really like, and I'm not going to explain what the spoiler is, but yeah, let me read this with this playing. Mu will show thee the dominion of God. That's what this moment reminds me of. Anyone in the chat knows what that means, which... If you don't, that's fine. You need to read many chapters of a certain series to understand what it means. And you need to read over 1,000 chapters of a series, which I didn't do. I picked up the series in chapter like 900 something. Jamal, you should know which series I'm talking about. So if you don't know what that is and you care about that series, don't look that up. It's a huge spoiler, but very similar moment in that. I don't even know why I'm dancing around it. It is from a very long anime/manga series. I know the series. Purple Soul's the Muffet fight, yes. My Addison? Chapter 5 Snowden. Oh, yeah, of course Chapter 5 is Snowden. I completely skipped that. So honestly, no, then that's... I don't know how well the theory matches up then, because... Flower King absolutely screams Ruins with like the flowers and just like fall, autumn vibes. Get the fan art out. Awesome. Interesting would be where Flowey failed to kill Frisk. True. Like that antechamber. Let's see what we got here. But yeah. Really good tension setting piece. Do you know what this is? This is based off of a Deltarune meme gif. Let me see here. I don't actually know. Is it someone like screaming at something? This isn't supposed to be like me, is it? Oh, of course. The reason I ask is that if it was someone screaming at a screen, the sensation of your screen, the show that makes you scream, then it could theoretically be a reference to me for funny reasons. I guess while I'm on the topic of like this is the topic that passed like 10 minutes ago, but I made a fun Sporkle quiz by my definition of fun. I basically took all of like, from what I could remember as well as looking at the Deltarune wiki, I just took like, you know, a bunch of nicknames or monikers that characters in Deltarune have, and the quiz is like match them up with which character it belongs to. Like the Violet Tormentor, who is that? Susie. Who is what they call you? Chris, because that's what it says if you like examine the mirror in chapter 2. On around town, Jevil, etc. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. It's a fun quiz that shouldn't be too challenging. That wasn't me, show. Andy made me do it. Flower petals could be the snow, perhaps. Yeah, cyan and orange showing up would be cool. I made a longest theory in the reverse undertale thing on Tumblr. Cool. What is your blog? I'll check it out later. Calling it right now, we never get a clear answer on gas stream. It's one of the biggest... I don't know how I'd feel about that. That would make sense, but I don't know if I'd be satisfied. No grand reveal. I could see Toby doing that. We'll have to see. Alright. Okay. Apparently this is freaking, this is Uwas, like the Uwaso blank leitmotif, which is very surprising to me. Very good mood setting piece, and I'm glad that, like, you know, I guess I'm gonna shout out one of the replies I got in this comment. So my comment on this one was, you know, I don't nowadays when I leave comments, I try not to just leave a comment that's a quote from the game unless I either can't think of anything or it's a really good quote. And this is a really good quote. This is the save point in the green room after everyone's left the studio. After the performance, when all the actors have gone home, you feel a sense of emptiness. And I got a really good reply on that one, which I know Cookie was able to, like, empathize a lot with. I don't know what that pop was. Yeah, so I said after the performance, when all the actors had gone home, you feel a sense of emptiness. Penman of the War said, "Holy, I feel this. I do a lot of musicals and dramas in our school, and every time we finish our last show and cast party, I feel like I'll never see these people again, and I feel the loneliness that Tenna did. Even if I know my classmates in the drama I will see at school again, I just feel like a part of me gets locked away whenever we finish a play. I will never see that side of those people again." Really good. I can't 100% understand that, because I don't do, like, musicals or dramas, but, I mean, being a musician, I played, like, recitals before, like, yeah. Very well conveyed in this song, I think. I knew it sounded familiar, yeah. Pretty crazy. No way this is not the Gaster game. Yeah, Nut Dealer is releasing 2060. Oh, you can send the blog post, it's totally fun. It's Deltarune time. Everyone's tired and just wants to go home. Yeah, it's... Oh, man. I kind of miss performing on stage. It's been a long-ass time since I've done it. That, like, feeling in your stomach of just, like, the nervousness, the butterflies, but that addicting, like, adrenaline as you're sitting backstage. Especially because I did chamber music for a couple of years, where, like, I played with, like, a violinist and a cellist. You know, sitting backstage, all of you, like, all dressed up, you know, just waiting for you guys to go out. You playing your piece goes well. I mean, it usually went well for me. Take the bow, you go home, and yeah, I miss that concert hall that I used to perform in, you know, because the piano teacher I was very lucky to have, you know, had connections and was, like, pretty well respected, I think. So her students were able to, like, perform in that concert hall for, like, you know, crowds that would show up. Oh, that was fun. That's what the cast parties are for. First we Delta, then we Rune. Let's Deltarune. Minecraft movie is like cinema. I loved... My friend John Smith was like, Minecraft movie is cinema. I can't say it's a good movie, but it's cinema. You have a Discord server. I do, but I haven't invited anyone to it for a long time. You think a random spade from chapter 1 named Kevin? I did have the funny question of like, I don't know if I'll be able to find a picture of it. Like my friend, I say my friend as if he's not in the chat right now. My man Jamal was like, my friend Jamal was like live blogging themselves like replaying the chapters 1 and 2 in preparation for chapter 3 and chapter 4. And there's that scene in chapter 1 where like Susie rushes off to like catch up to Lancer and then gets, you know, surrounded by a bunch of Rudens that all shoot like diamonds at her and the screen blacks out. And I said like, name a character in Deltarune who could survive this, because in the moment I was thinking like, I don't know, if King took all these hits, I don't know if he's surviving, man. The answer is Gerson, obviously. Gerson solos. But going on, well, this is back when we only had chapters 1 and 2. I was like, I don't know, Queen. I don't think Queen can survive all these bullets. Giga Queen, I think, was the answer that like me and Jamal. I don't know if Jamal might have mentioned it, but that's the answer I settled on. No worries, then yeah. Discord servers are fun. But yeah, they're difficult to run. I wonder if the new colored Ruden check color test for 4 is one of the flat. Oh, that'd be crazy. Man, I was just rewatching like the chapters 3 and 4 egg scenes. Oh, they're so interesting, man. Uber can solo multiple titans. That's true. Everybody loves him. Another like very just like hyperfixation thing I do is like when I complete a new piece of media, I just go hog wild in the TV tropes page for it, like checking out all the tabs and stuff and obsessively just reading through them. For some reason, people haven't added the egg rooms to the Nightmare Fuel sections of chapters 3 and 4 because they are unnerving, man. I don't know. Like that one Ruden Ranger, that one flying ace being like, that area is so evil. And you look through the binoculars, it's just a regular patch of ground. Like, chapter 4, like the art therapy room, whatever the hell that means. And like, the fact that that ties into like, the freaking, I was reading about this, it ties into the freaking Deltarune sweepstakes. The Spaten sweepstakes, like, additional pages, because like, there was that one secret page called like the poor children. And there was where you need to like, move your mouse around to like make a bunch of shapes, and once you've drawn in enough, I think it takes you to a page called therapy, and I don't remember what's on that page. Like, it's all foreshadowed, man. Get on with the tier list. I know. I gotta, there's stuff to discuss, man. Watch Titans VR. Man, are there 16 people watching right now? Yeah, crazy. There were like 20 people watching me fight the knight. Deltarune's the new hotness. Well, it's always been the hotness. Okay. Honestly, I might have seen this post before. Let me see if I've like, I'm not gonna scroll through the whole thing, but I'm gonna see if I've given it a like. Yeah, I don't think so, but I will definitely link this. We don't need CRTs. We don't need the cathode. I gotta add CRT to the freaking Deltarune like nickname quiz. I wouldn't exactly call them. They're scary to me. Can I be the only person to figure out that So Sorry was in the chapter? True. You draw with your, on the page therapy, you draw with your mouse. Eventually the egg tree appears. Notice that anything not directly in the game isn't canon. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'll have to take that with a grain of salt. I know that there have been instances in creative project, there's a big creative project I've been working on for a long time. And I've told my handful of players at various points, like, oh, this isn't canon, don't worry about it. And then I was like, no, it's actually canon. Like, stuff that wasn't in the main sort of, like, story, I was like, you can just treat this as supplementary, believe it or don't believe it, no. And then afterwards, I was like, no, it's real. It has to be. Oh, my throat hurts. Deltarune.com exists since before Undertale's release, I think. Alright, sounds good, Brogo. Really good to see you. I'm looking forward to that cover. Alright. I saw, unfortunately, what's up next in the queue, so we're in for absolute cinema. Who's ready for? I don't know if I can put it in Undertale tier yet, but it's absolute top tier. This song in particular really feels like that one meme of Toby Fox composing the best song you've ever heard using only Glimbo shitpost sound fonts from Skronkle's Bizarre Adventure from 2005. Madman does it again. Someone correct me like, actually it's Glup Shitto. I know, I don't know why I typed in Glumbo shitpo, but I did. Boom, 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 boom. I love this part. It's so good. I don't care. We're moving it up. The PlayStation can produce mind-boggling effects. Glombo and Glup. Wow, you corrected. It's a made-up name. All words are made up. I like TV World more than TV Time. That's fair, honestly. TV World is also a mega banger. Bow wow, bow no 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 down, down 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 down. Run it back, run it back. Let me read chat. I did like your funny line, Maze, don't worry. Hello, Tubanite. No song from Horror Sub will appear in Deltarune. Ralsei fucking swearing, awesome. This is another case where, like, I feel like it's just a common theme that, like, you know, the secret boss themes I usually end up liking right away, but Chaos King, I guess not too much with the Titan, but Chaos King, Attack of the Killer Queen, and It's TV Time, I didn't like too much while listening to them in-game. Like, I didn't like Chaos King that much until afterwards. And then Chapter 2 came out, and I was like, I listened to Attack of the Killer Queen, and I was like, it's not as good as Chaos King. And then time passed, like, no, it's maybe even better. And then Chapter 3, I was like, it's not as good as the previous two. But no, time passed, I love it. This song is amazing. I don't know why, like... I don't know why I had so much trouble, like, recognizing Tenna's leitmotif when I was playing through the chapter the first time, given that it's maybe the most prominent leitmotif, like, in a chapter. Like, I'm also making a quiz... I'm updating a quiz that I made of, like, listing all the leitmotifs in Deltarune. Like... Maybe, like, 2/3 of the songs in Chapter 3 have the Tenna leitmotif, like, have this leitmotif. But I guess it's just that they were, like... I don't know. Like, I knew what Lancer's leitmotif was instantly. from the first song he was in. It was harder for me to place Tenna's leitmotif while playing Chapter 3. But regardless, fantastic song. The actual boss fight consisting of like reusing the minigames, not sure necessarily how I feel about that, but it's still a really fun fight. First most is honestly, Don't Forget doesn't appear as much as you might think it does. Is too much leitmotif. You're not even sure if it's his. Honestly, that might be true. Okay, no, so it might. Okay, maybe it is. Don't Forget. Is it the fucking Sweet Captain Cakes? I don't know. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Also not a flat deconfirmation of Penumbra Phantasm. I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, I feel like he's being very careful with his wording, Toby. Noel's blog post, would it be canon? I at the very least think that the blog posts have to be canon. Other stuff, I don't know, but I don't know why Toby would make the blog post without intending for them to be somewhat canon. More reruns. Neo shows. Who needs HD when you've got nostalgia? I haven't played Chapter 3. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. WarioWare. I just finished. What's that? He edges out both Queen and Lancer slightly. And yeah, honest. I definitely edges out Lancer, I think. Alright, what's up next? We got our first Undertale tier track. Alright, this one's pretty good. I don't even know if it's much of a hot take, but I like My Castle Town a lot more than this. Castle Funk is really good, but I miss My Castle Town. My Castle Town is so amazing. Too good. Even so, I might put it there, just because My Castle Town is so good that it automatically makes it amazing. Media motifs, maybe? It's canon, but not canon in a way a lot of people probably won't see this. Okay, interesting. Media motifs, yeah. The successor to Jacob the Quiz Guy. Good music, but good background music, less so for active listening. Yeah. What is the Winglade? I don't know. It's just, maybe the Winglade is just a pen? I don't know. True, I like this. I very much skimmed that, but I like this. I will say, like, the bar where, like, Task Manager and Sweet Captain Cakes are playing, very cool. Letter opener. A manor. A casket. Like Empty Town more. That's fair. I mean, Empty Town's kind of underrated. Why can we use them and recruit them? Why is moving an item first and then directly replace it directly in the next fountain? I have no fucking idea. Gonna have to hear Empty Town for 3 hours. Yeah. The task, yeah. What is a sanctuary? You'll see. Speaking of sanctuary, what's up next? I'm sorry, it's TV time. I need to keep Undertale Tears sacred. It's so good. It's the greatest song ever made. Best song, greatest song, best song, best song, best game, greatest game ever made. Amazing song. Brood Buster Who. Every battle theme gets better. It's so good. Banger out of 10. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Premium English meme, please. Oh. Like a Plants vs. Zombies song. Could be like, I could see that, honestly. It's got such, yeah. I cannot wait for freaking, man on the internet to get around to it. I think he said that, like, his computer broke recently. I'm going to try to do something. Hopefully this works. I've done this on stream before. But I'm gonna try to do it in a different setup. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, let's give this a shot. There's a bunch of snow on this grave. Okay. Tell me if you guys can hear anything when I do this. You guys hear that? A little low. I don't know if I can turn it up much higher. Can I bring in like the mic closer? to the stream, see how that sounded. Yeah, if that was very quiet and hard to hear, my apologies, but I needed to at least give it a shot, because... Jesus Christ, that song is fun. Fun to play. I've mentioned how, like, the saxophone breakdown in Phillips and Dreams is, like, top 5 best sequences of music Toby Fox has ever composed. Honestly, like, the... is probably up there, too. It is so satisfying to play. This is not bad. The clacking of the keys is very loud, but you guys could hear it. It's good. I was having some issues having my mic pick up my audio when I was trying to play piano for Andrew over like Discord call, so I'm glad I was able to do that there. Oh, yeah, incredible song. Jump is so good. It's pretty underrated. I say, putting it like in good tier. I remember your genocides. I'm with you in the dark part of the lyrics. It's just Susie and Rosie coming up and saying it, swapping with each other. Ooh, we're with you in the dark. Nice. Hello, Rennie. I'm doing Jevil. Wish me luck. That song, that was From Now On. I have seen Snuggerton before. It's horrifying. Toby was fucking horrific for that one. I will not put Family Guy funnies on the screen. Yeah, my comment on my comment on From Now On wasn't anything like too insightful. It was just I need to have like the song playing for Max Effect. Peak fucking fiction. Holy shit, this song is absolutely euphoric. What else is there to say, man? It's so good. There was a comment on the song that said felt like a turning point, which I really liked. Because that is a that's a quote from the Sands fight that was like added in a patch. But yeah, it works really well for this song. This song is a turning point. And I love how the title relates to like this, like, you know, Rosie is like, from now on, I won't lie to you guys. From now on, I'm sharing with the truth. It's so good, man. Yeah, I gotta share. I think this might be my favorite of the new covers I put out. Dark Sanctuary is really good and very atmospheric, but I think my playing in this one is just very, very solid. This was very hard to learn, but very rewarding. Jevil is hard, man. Is this Guardian? No, you gotta listen to more... You gotta listen to non-boss themes, man. I forgot to turn the brightness down. Someone commented this video like hurts their eyes, but the cover is good. I was like, sorry, man. I haven't done a piano stream since the chapters came out. That'll be fun. This part, man. Oh my god. I cannot wait for a man on the internet to give this lyrics. Yeah, the musical arrangement I used for this one, I stuck to like relatively faithfully, but during like that bridge part, like the left hand in this arrangement is more like, you know, more busy. I was like, no, I like the reason I play it with just like blocked chords in the left hand is because I did that to make playing the song easier, because I, you know, the day after I like landed back from Seattle and I knew I wanted to make piano covers, but I wasn't ready to like actually record one yet. I just recorded this, which got quite a few views. We're so back. So I just played the left hand as blocked chords to make playing it easier, but then I was like, no, that sounds better in my opinion. Like the way that the left hand just keeps repeating like the da 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 da, but then in the most emotional, most important part of the song, it drops away and it's just playing single chords. It's such a good contrast. Yeah, I love this song. And then I found this today. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. The idea of Rudis Buster is cool. Susie taking the narrative back from the dark and claiming this battle song from it too. Cool. Yeah, Spamton gets to be like, G Spamton. Why do you get to like appear and, you know, transform from your item, from your object form back into your real form, while Jevil doesn't? Like, favoritism, bro. It's sunny where you are. I feel like I'm not gonna beat Jevil in like 10 tries. Jevil is hard, man. Not as hard as the newest challenges that Toby has added, but still hard. Prophecy was telling me to kill her. Stop kicking this. No, actually, Tubin, I keep kicking the soul in the trash can. It's warranted in that case. Alright, good night, Cookie. I really appreciate you showing up. Jevil is EP. Check this shit out. This shit is so good. I found this today. Oh, this is good. Giving up on Jevil? That's fine. You can do it, but if you take a break, it's fine. That was a very raw scene, Tuba. Two of the best songs in the game mashed up. It's so good. Dude, right, Cookie? This is the shit that Raid DJ like took from us. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Risen from slumber. Yeah, that's how good this is, man. Huge shout out to Alex Blams. Yeah, no. And mashup makes a lot of sense, honestly. The da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da sounds a lot like the left hand of Phillips and Dreams, which goes like ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. It's so good, man. I don't know what else to say. This song is so like loopable. It's I put this song as like a song that makes you happy on my latest like song prompts list. Like it's just dopamine, man. I love Deltarune. It's so good. Putting us in a hamster cage? I have not done Guardian yet. You gotta be patient, man. Back to the tail. Hold on, man. I gotta finish this loop. No, it has to end. Gerson was talking about how everything needs to end. I know Toby knows that too. Everything has to end. That's what makes it beautiful. I got spoiled on what the next song is. That's it. Whatever. The one that's coming up next is going to be a good one also. Deltarune is a time loop? Maybe. Susie wants it to last forever, but I don't think she's going to get that. Oh, it's so good, man. Alright, who's ready? Demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright. Raise up your bat for the burning fight. When your future's slowly dying and your future's lost its right. Raise up your bat and face the fright. Let's knock 'em dead into the night. Wow, 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 wow. Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc which shall guide you the way. Cause I'm with you in the dark with your heart as the mark and will guide you the way. Follow me into the dark with your heart as my mark which shall guide you the way. Cause I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark will guide you the ways. And the mom is Kiss Goodnight. Demon heart is crying and the blood is gushing bright. Raise up your wrath, burning fire. When your hope is slowly dying and the future's lost its right. Raise up your bat for burning pride. Let's knock 'em dead into the night. Oh yeah, that was the those videos where, like Deltarune chapter OSC got me going like, and it's a bunch of gifs for each song. This was the gift for one of them. On one of the videos for this song. It's a banger, man. I may cover this song, and it may be a special little cover, but we will see. The only way to save the world is a true reset. Eternity is cool, but alas. Yeah, I think the game will be nice to Susie about telling her it can't last forever, but she's not going to get her wish. Unless it's like a bad ending. If it is a time loop, it's technically gonna last forever. Don't forget or sit to one another in hopes that the friendship won't die once sleep resets. Oof. Those who sit together around a dining table in one life will meet again in the afterlife. That's a quote from JoJo. First beating the shit out of the soul is the same sound as beating Flowey up. Is it? What other source media is even good out there? I can recommend a lot of anime. As for games that are coming out right now that are good, Dream Barbecue. W. Fox did an interview with Fangamer recently. He was like, "Oh, can you recommend any good games?" He was like, "Dream Barbecue." Have you seen the Rousey version? Maybe. People like Chris are terrified. Frisk is gonna appear and start undertelling all over. You're sounding like me in chapter 2, man. You guys think Frisk can? I still think Kara can, and I got in trouble for that on Twitter. Maybe you sit with at a lunch table. You got a light. Why don't you show it off with your heart as the arc? Or needs the soul as a beacon for Des. Ooh, Black Mirror is still peak good. Cookie's no longer in the chat, but there's I linked this before, but there's a great like fan-made theme for Des as the Knight called Your Knight in Scorching Armor that they showed me. I'm not gonna play it, I don't really have the energy because it's a really good OST, but it's a really good like fan song, but the final lyrics in the song to the tune of Don't Forget are: there's a world above your dreams, one that's tearing at the seams, but the light only redeems, waiting patiently. Let my soul shine a deep red, let it guide you through the night. By its light, this hell you shall depart. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. And honestly, the chorus of Raise Up Your Vat is kind of similar. Like, come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc. Kind of interesting, and, you know, the Lost Girl leitmotif does indicate that the song was composed and sung by Des originally. You know, Tenna also mentions December by name, confirming that December is her name, because we only ever heard her called Des in-game before. There's also the really fun, like, little detail of, like, on one of Noelle's blog posts, it says that she's listening to Raise Up Your Bat from Blood Crushers 2, the band, which some people have been saying, like, oh, that's proof that Des didn't write it. I think Blood Crushers, the band, is the name of Des and Azrael's band. Really interesting. There's no doubt the lyrics are significant. Maybe even the Rousey, like, you know, edited lyrics are significant in some way. There's also, like, just this really good video. I'm not gonna play it, but, you know, someone charted through the Fire and Flames on the rhythm game minigame, and they even went to the effort of changing the lyrics of Through the Fire and Flames to have, like, Rousey-ified lyrics. It's really good. How many Dark Fountains are allowed before the roaring starts? Alright, good night, Jamal. Thanks for showing up. Is that a Wisdom Arts thing now? Maybe. People making theories, people memeing around. Isn't it? I think the stream might have died for a second. Hello? Are y'all receiving me? I don't know what's the last thing you guys heard before my Wi-Fi cut out, but Raggy. God, what was I saying? Yeah, I like writing animatic storyboards. I have not gotten good enough at drawing to make animatics, but I have a lot of storyboards written up. You edited the lyrics like you edited the prophecy. Yep, very true. 4 or 3 fountains before the roaring starts. The knight did summon like 4 swords, I think, or 5. I don't know. I can make one for you. I would appreciate it. The drawings you did for this December animatic were really cool. But yeah, last thing for Raise Up Your Bat. The comments I left on this one was like, I don't know if anyone in the chat, because like Jamal and Cookie were the ones who I know have experience with Undertale Yellow, but like this, the Justice leitmotif in Undertale Yellow is like bow 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 bow, and like listen to this. It's like the exact same. Like It might just be a coincidence, but it's crazy, man. What about the rough drawing? I just type out text. Oh yeah, holy shit! Okay, I'm glad you guys also recognize it. I don't have to pay. You don't have to pay me anything. Just tell me what to plug, and I'll like post about it. Is that yeah? I was watching like Truman Show clips. I haven't watched the movie though. I forgot the J. I noticed and then forgot. The theory will get past chapters 5, 6. I don't. Do you think we're gonna get to chapter 0? I've seen that floated around. Other my Addison. Okay, sure. Give me 1 second. Ozzy will die in chapter 6 or 7. Most definitely the subject purpose of the prophecy and the fact it's already been seen. This purpose doesn't matter anymore, sister. I don't know if it won't matter, but do I think Rousey's gonna die? Honestly, I haven't really thought about it. I don't think I want to acknowledge it. 6 and 7 are different. It's close enough to be considered a leitmotif. Exactly. Like, it's just slightly different, but yeah, like. All right, let me grab this link. This. Turn this back on. And I'm just gonna post a link to like the Discord embed. No, it's too freaking long. You didn't like post it on like Twitter or anything, did you, Mangoes? Because this is the art that you're talking about, I assume. It's good. The teeth are like unnerving. I like it. In general, Asgore Mangoes is a really good like art style. It's not a Deltarune leitmotif. It's an Undertale yellow leitmotif. So if you don't recognize it, that's understandable, Maze fan. What is that? Ew! Don't be mean to Mr. Addison. Mango. I wonder if Spamton has similar teeth. But I don't think there's anything else to say about Raise Up Your Bat. Why is it so realistic? I don't know. Stylistic choice. I like how it looks. You're a real one on God. No problem. I mean, you've been a regular in the chat. You want me to like post a link to your Twitter or something? Go for it. I can smell you. Your attacks are star element. Des is the biggest Undertale Yellow fan. She loves it. She's like, I'm literally Starlo. If she's the knight, which we don't know. Alright, let's move on. I could sing the Rousey lyrics, but I don't really want to. Alright, fine. As a treat, I will. When the sleepy duck is crying and the mom is kissed goodnight, raise up your bat for baseball delight. When your pancake's slowly frying and your future's really bright, bring extra s'mores to the campsite. I bet my friends still wanna bite. So true, Rousey. Cookie was saying to me, like, Rousey's genuinely pretty talented to be able to come up with lyrics that kind of fit so quick. Oh my god. We're getting the best songs, like, one after the other, man. Rating might change, but they're top 2 for sure. This song is like a walking dream, man. It's so good. Ah! Man, this is the moment when I knew this chapter was going to be unforgettable. first area themes in Deltarune chapters have such an immense advantage when it comes to being my favorite track. They're so synonymous with adventure, that sense of wonder, the feeling of the wait was finally been worth it, sweeping, expansive with a jaw-dropping conclusion of the legend leitmotif. I don't know how Toby manages to defy my expectations even after he's made some of my favorite pieces of media in existence, yet he does. Thank you for everything. It's peak, bro. It's peak. An airy lightness of feeling the weight of the world. Yeah, my friend was playing my friend was like sending me their thoughts while playing chapter 3. And he was like, you know, I really enjoyed chapter 3, but I had some criticisms and the music didn't stand out to me too much. And I was like, oh, you're gonna love chapter 4. Send me your reactions when you play chapter 4. And he was like, yeah, sure. A day later, I just received the message in all caps, music! Yeah, fucking for real, man. There's a reason this was the first song I covered after I, like, you know, when I started making covers for these chapters. It's... Whoa. Yeah. No theme will ever beat the fireworks on beat with Cyber's World. Honestly, despite how much I love this song, I don't know if I can disagree, but the way I described how much I loved this song was by comparing it to Cyber's World, which, you know, at least it's up there, which is insane given how much I love Cyber's World. I think I still like Fill Hopes and Dreams as a song better than Cyber's World, but the aesthetic plus the visuals plus the music of Chapter 2's intro, unmatched. But the Mizzles showing up and singing, super good also. I'm really happy with how this cover turned out. I had a lamp down there providing light. I waited until like 9:30 for it to get dark out. This is another case of me, like, doing blocked chords when the sheet music didn't say to. I like the contrast. My only criticism of this perfect song is that it doesn't loop. It's like a minute and a half long, when I think it ends right as the song reaches its peak with, like, the peak of the song is the legend leitmotif, but it ends right after. In a perfect world, the official version would loop once, which is why I played... why I looped it in this cover. The legend leitmotif playing and then it going right back to that opening, like, melody. Beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I play the left hand an octave lower in this one to make the legend leitmotif stand out. It's tier-less time. I am not playing more Cardi, I'm sorry. I love those little water puppies. I got some great comments on this one. People really like this one. Someone described the black nails. Hell yeah, I like how they look. Someone described the leitmotif as one of the best leitmotifs in the game that was newly introduced. I'm like, yeah, it's so good. Never-ending night when it comes on. Oh, the track is amazing. Because Materia is being an ass again. That'd be so fucked. Black nails, true. Someone commented nice arm hair. I'm like, yeah, you can't see my arm hair. Bastion Wolf. Can you make a dark fountain with the black nails, perhaps?
Living with
Shut up. There was like a comic someone drew on Tumblr. I don't know if I can find it, but it was like Chris like drawing with crayons like a 2-year-old, and then they stab down with the crayon too hard and make a dark world. Nice nose hair. But yeah. From now on, Dark Sanctuary, top 2. Like, those are the top 2 best songs of the chapter, and I don't think that's changing. Like if you agree. Chapter 4, oops, all bangers. Like, genuinely, man. Alright, let me scroll through real quick. What psycho slow fries a pancake? I only know the design of the blue bird character. She's cute. Oh, I'm glad everyone freaking loves this song. It's so good, man. I like 3/4. But I basically done chapter 3 whole times. Every man in chapter 2 and 1 terms they can appear by human memory. Everyone only appears in the trash area. How would ever even be around? That's true. I think every man will get some elaboration. Every man is the man behind the tree, perhaps. I don't know. I can smell you comes from this. The best area themes always come with something in game, some music that's related to it, maybe syncs with it, like the visuals. Like, I'm so disappointed Carpet isn't in chapter 4. I mean, we got freaking Jackenstein. That's close enough. I am aware of the egg thing, yeah. Fields and Dreams, one title drops, Worlds Think, Sanctuary's Missile. Yeah, the oh man. You know the track is gonna be a banger when Toby like syncs up visuals for it. Undertale's pretty good new home theme. Undertale track 71 is still the best song. Rank the entire. Oh, it's hard. I gotta think about that. Baby Chris making a founder at least one. Air slash. Like and subscribe for more Dark Sanctuary Funny Moments. Carpet is absolutely Toby practicing the word cutting. Oh, Dark Sanctuary reminds me of. Do you mean like City of Tears? Because that's a really good comparison. That's a great track. Oh man. Alright, we got 6, 11, 12. We got 18. Got through 18 songs only. Let me see how many like characters I have left in the description, because I usually use that as a gauge of how much I have left in me to stream for these tier lists. Alright, we're in like 2,000 out of 5,000. I can probably keep going. I don't know for how much longer. I need to go to the bathroom though. We got my 2 favorite songs out of the way, so you know we'll see what there's still so many bangers left, but we got the 2 peaks out of the way, so yeah, I'm excited. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me see what you guys have been saying. As for ranking the chapter soundtracks as a whole, God, I don't know. Chapter 2 is up there. Chapter 4 also. I don't want to put Chapter 3 at the bottom. My preliminary rankings of the chapters are 4 and 2 tied for the top spot. Chapter 1, Chapter 3. I don't enjoy putting Chapter 3 at the bottom, but I have too much nostalgic attachment to Chapter 1. We're gonna be. No, I can't do 6 more hours. I'm sorry. City of Tears. Oberon's Mog's coming, guys. Jaru, man. They've been uploading like. They uploaded like they finished uploading their chapter 3 playthrough. I'm like, come on, get to chapter 4, please. I have glasses. I wear glasses. I have not. They're coming out of the pipes, man. Alright. What's next? Oh, pretty solid. One of my friends I haven't talked to in a while, messaged me after they beat the chapters. Because they remembered I was like the Undertale Deltarune guy. And they watched my playthrough. And they were like, as they were saying to me, like, as the resident Earthbound fan, I have an issue with you saying that, like, the 8-bit songs in Chapter 3 weren't as good. I was like, I'm sorry, man. And they said, like, this is one of their favorite songs in like, the entire game. I can see it, honestly. It's really good. Nice, warm, and nostalgic. Plus, the controller getting swept around was an excellent moment. Rousey learning to have some agency, you, the player, finally being able to use the damn power croissant, and perhaps even some ominous foreshadowing for us, the soul, they can control Susie eventually. Chris has more fun playing with me anyway. Don't forget, love will find its way to the girl. A little spooky. Undertale fans would go I would have gone insane. Paracetamol? Because they're awesome, Leandro. Oberon Smog, the log story. Link's Awakening. Papyrus is the king of roly-poly, guys. You heard it here, folks. First. What's up next? Pretty good. People associate this a lot with, like, the like, Mantle game starting up, which is what most of the comments are about. I just have to comment, like, thank God I got an S rank, man. I was so close to not getting one, as I've said before. The Warriors Papyrus, maybe. Yes, tiermaker.com. I will probably cover Penumbra Phantasm eventually. My friend Cookie is a huge fan of that song. What's up next? Alright. Sure, for sure. Honestly, it's like Digital Roots except 8-bit. I don't know. Then again, I don't know. It is the holy leitmotif. I think at least, like, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'll bump it up for that. fucking millisecond I picked up the sword in the third segment with Susie and Rousey behind me, I knew what the game wanted me to do. Physically ill. This game is something else. My heart sank, man. It was over. The tier list template for this is in the description, buried under a lot of other links, if you can find it. Rare person is a sussy baka. Missing the S ranks is like so mean. I don't know why Toby did that. I remember your genocides. Okay. Come on. Alright, this one's alright. So most people will put this in man, maybe I will, but I like this one. It's a very missable song, but it's nice and atmospheric. This, if you guys don't know, this plays in the second board, or the second mantle segment. If you go to where the secret lawnmower minigame was in the second board, you'll just find a blank room that says "Go to Northern Light," which was how I found the ice palace in my playthrough, because I didn't just go up, like, just because. The Isles of Northern Light. The heroes venture to lands unknown and find a strange... What the fuck does Girthan say? I don't know if this is a leitmotif or anything. But yeah, the song's name is referenced by Gerson in Chapter 4. Creeper? Aw, man. Link's Awakening, yep. Lit charts? That's what the songs play out, that's nice. I gotta listen. Sounds like a 2009 ringtone of a nostalgia. Oh, that's actually... I like that analysis, honestly. A lot of nostalgia in those backstage segments. People, like... This is so random. How was it called? Yeah. I didn't listen to too many songs off of it, honestly, but there's this one, like, online composer called Jim Nopide, who made an album called Another Childhood, which is, like, based off, like, not really remixes, but just songs based off, like, urban legends from like, old, like, N64 games. And there was a comment, the description, he was like, yeah, honestly, I might let this song play. I might read this while this song plays. Ah! Another childhood, but not the simple one we might yearn for, or be told to yearn for, amidst our contemporary obsession with returning to the past. The artist challenges nostalgia culture in its Hawkian depictions of childhood and retro video gaming in favor of something more intriguing and eerily undefined. In the age of data mining, it asks, why are we still fixated on the possibility that within old video games might lie the unknown? The album offers a vitally alternative perspective on the knowability of virtual spaces and our nostalgic memories and what being a child was really like. I like that description a lot, because it highlights how, like, nostalgia isn't a wholly, like, warm and fuzzy thing. It's a thing that can very much be, like, played with and, like, tilted in strange ways. Because being a child, at least for me, was very, you know, a lot of warm, nostalgic memories, but also a lot of strangeness and just bizarreness. Like, maybe somewhat colored by, like, my experience with the creepypasta whiskey that I talked about, like, when we were talking about Glacier. But being a child is confusing, and, you know, confused nostalgia. I like the term. Yeah. Yep. Among Us references. Jim Nopidi, John Sati, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce it, actually. We're John... Eventually, guys. Look at any. You guys are really good at these descriptions. I'm liking this a lot. But yeah, maybe a bit more than the comment on this one was just like postulating whether Noelle found this room while playing Dragon Blazers, and that's how she found the Ice Palace. But yeah, more than I expected to say about this track, but it's a good track. Alright, what's up next? I forgot that I looped it. The song is gonna like play in my dreams tonight. Meh. I think this is the first Met tier, guys. Why is Doomboard so much higher than it? I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. Like, if Metaphysical Challenge played first and Doomboard second... You've also been streaming for like 2 hours, man. These tier lists are not objective. Not a bad song, though. I don't know what's gonna be in bad, honestly. Well, maybe I know one song. I like the bell, though. True. I hope there isn't a repeat Acid Tunnel of Love incident. People just get all comment like, why did you rate? Oh, yeah. Lower out of 10. Image friend. We gotta know what image friend. Heaven. God, this is gonna be hard. Ah! Heaven knows the story that we bore. Our hearts and the shadows cutting deep. And the heroes that save us. We weep to the majesty and pray, forget the tale of Deltarune. Oh, it's so good. I love this game, man. I'm putting this one in a solid... I'm going on a solid... gray... I don't know. I'll put it there for now. The comment outs in this one was kind of funny. Partly because of how people, like, purposefully misinterpreted it. The Acid Tunnel of Love thing was I put Acid Tunnel of Love in bad tier in my chapter 2 OST tier list and everyone got mad at me. Even Chris is an Acid Tunnel of Love truther, man. They were playing it in the piano. I'm sad that 7-4. If you guys don't know, like, Chris can play the piano in the holiday house if you let them during, like, the scene when you're wandering around the vents as a soul. And the very first song they always play in the files is called Chris 7-4. It's really good. I might even make a cover of it. I'm so sad that's not in the soundtrack. Yeah, the idea that Chris and Susie, and by extension us the player, could have known crucial plot information ahead of time, had any of them just paid attention in church whatsoever in the however many months/years they've been living in hometown is fucking hilarious to me. Fucking teenagers, man. I love them. And people, of course, took this sentence out of context willingly. I was like, you can't say that. I was like, yeah. That's funny. Then someone was saying, I think Chris fell asleep so we couldn't find out the prophecy. Which is possible. But yeah, really good scene. Nice. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, there was another comment on this upload just saying, like, bro really dropped the shadows cutting deep and thought we wouldn't notice. I'm like, yeah, Lamau. Sound like Queen, not the band. Chris, what is this hymn? It sounds stupid. There should be rap anthems made for me and sung in church. Either not. Honestly, yeah, good point, Aphotic. So many covers of Raise Up Your Bat and deservedly so, but people need to be singing this one. Origin of Freedom. Sound like Freddie Mercury. I think that's a compliment. Freddie Mercury was cool. Referring to the church, mentioning heaven. We still don't really know what the angel's heaven is or who the angel is. 7-4 is nice. Doesn't have any. Yeah, people were saying like, oh, this is referencing 7-4 by Itoki Hana, who, you know, was the person who did the vocals on Dark Sanctuary. But I haven't listened to that song, but apparently, yeah, they don't actually sound similar. They scare the living shit out of me. They can care less as long as someone will bleed. Thanks to a certain friend of mine, I'm going to be hopefully seeing My Chemical Romance in August. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. I want to put it in amazing, but I'm going to leave it where it is. That must be what Susie... Yeah, true. This is a really good song, but it's marred by the fact that I haven't actually gotten this scene. I've only looked it up on YouTube. This plays during the diner scene, which is a really cute scene. Which venue? I'm not gonna say... Not that it really matters. Okay, yeah, this is amazing tier. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. 74 was mentioned in one of like the newsletters, right? Yeah, Snowgrave is how you get your control back. This plays... I mean, in universe, Chris could be playing this. I think this is Toby playing, which is really nice. But yeah, this plays... If you steal Asriel's money, which I didn't do, you steal his money and pay $5 for a hot chocolate, Susie and Chris have a really cute scene where they like drink hot chocolate together and draw shapes in the window with their breath, just like what Chris used to do with Asriel. Boss girl. I'm glad you two got closer while I was waiting. Chris can have... How? I had $2. Oh my god, jump scare. I might be controversial about this, man. This song is amazing. It is not my favorite. This song was #1 on Shay's tier list, I think. I respect it, but I don't agree. There's better songs out there. I agree, but oh man. You can get $5 separately? How? Does the money in Asriel's pocket like magically respawn? Infinite money glitch? Banger fan arts for this though. Oh, I see. Human. Okay. It respawns. Oh my god. You can sell the chocolate. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Chris, we need to make more dark fountains. Put away the dark mantle. I'm trying to aura farm. Susie, are you dating my sister? I'm about to beat up the light dudes. Posting in an hour. I'm not posting that. Sorry about your TV, by the way. We can play Smash Bros. In my place later. What do you mean your laptop doesn't voice your TV? That doesn't make sense. Sans. Why does he have an emoji on my phone? Again, I quote my friend John Smith. He was like, the night Chris and Carol group chat must be the most miserable group chat on the planet. How does it? It's just so. Azrael actually has $10 in his pocket, and then Chris didn't realize. I think I linked this already. Queen divorced Tenna. Queen Tenna fan art is really good. I really like it. This fucking jump scaring me after Friends was crazy. Pocahontas? What? Oh. I've Stockholm Syndrome this song. Yo, Diablo based. I love Diablo. Very underrated JoJo villain. Chris surprisingly plays this, but it's meh. Jacob the quiz guy, the GOAT. Brushes and paintbrushes. Oh, this is Bit Roots. Okay. Oh no, this is Burning Eyes. My bad. This is really solid. I don't know if it's my favorite though. My comments on this one got a lot of like attention, which I'm happy about. Toby. Ah, it seems that the players are getting a bit too good at the bullet hell segments. No worry, I will make one of the hardest fights I've ever made with the Knight, and then, to even stand a chance against the Knight, I will test their skills at NES Zelda? Tricky Tony at it once again, folks. I fucking Aram kicked my ass like for like 20 minutes in the playthrough. It was embarrassing. Animal form? Knight is so cringe, bro. This is a surprisingly good amount of fan art of Aram. There's the theory that Ram was controlling Aram, or the Shadow Mantle boss. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but it's interesting. I agree. The most banger song from a Game Boy game you never played. Knight is Papyrus wearing Death as an armor. Horrifying. I saw that you posted earlier that like the Knight is like the Death is the armor. That's horrifying. He was half stone, yeah. I couldn't move. Yeah, that's fair. There's a really good meme. I'm trying to find it. I really like the design, like the character design for this fucker. Ooh, I like this. There was a meme of like You know, Javelin Spamton being like, sorry, Knight, I don't know if we can let you in as a secret boss. You don't have the freedom motif. And it's like, bullshit, you let Gerson and Aram in. The guy's trying to kill you, but he's just a little guy. I can say he's just a little guy now because I'm no longer fighting, because he's a fucking bastard. When you're fighting him, he's a huge asshole. Alright, what's next? Ram is telekinetic? This is alright. Great scene, but I didn't know what to say, so I just quoted like the... You know, on the door was a mechanical panel with 3 symbols, because I don't know what else to say about this song. Ram is so good. I love that fucking smug British plug that people in the universe hate for some fucking reason. No one will shed a tear for you. Like, what the fuck, man? There's a storm near my local area. Are you talking about, like, as a reference or, like, really? Like, genuinely. Oh, the song's okay. The song sounds like the frickin', like, 20th Century Fox / like THX logo. Don't worry, fellow Kirby. Hammer just is going to be in Undertale tier. Raining somewhere else. Do other countries other than America not have crickets? Yeah, that's kind of what crickets sound like. Atrium is in the hot. Damn, the randomizer has been giving us a lot of Chapter 3 songs, not very many Chapter 4 ones. Yeah, crickets that don't sound like that. Interesting. The Cricket Ambience DLC. It's a Lancer song, so sure. It's pretty fun. My comment on this one was, I understand why that one playtester said I miss Tenna. Because Toby mentioned like a newsletter or something like, one of my friends said I miss Tenna, which is something that no human on Earth can currently say right now. Because this was like 2 years ago. S tier. Ventricle. Oh, damn. This is so biased, but yes. I'm gonna read this comment. Bit of a sleeper pick this time around. I don't know how other people feel about this track, but for me, rather than playing the chapters, this track hit hard. I played the pacifist route in Chapter 3, but somehow missed the dialogue from Susie in Chapter 4, stating that Tenna had been fixed. So even when I did give the TV to Mettaton, I ended up feeling the TV itself was fixed, but Tenna the Darkener was still dead. And man, I wasn't holding it against the chapter, but it just felt so cruel from Toby. This song in particular captured that feeling of unfairness. A silly 30-second loop as the lovable TV host who just wanted to entertain and mend Chris's family has a change of heart. Showing how Susie and Rousey's kindness helped him find hope for the future, only to be cut down so brutally, so unceremoniously right after. Knowing that Tenna does so have the chapter to be spare everyone makes this track a bit less of a sucker punch for me, but I still enjoyed it enough that I felt like covering it. And then my friend Danley had the great insight as well, like, oh god, I cannot imagine not knowing Tenna was fixed in Chapter 3. When he was destroyed, I was joking the whole time, my friends can attest, but it hurt. It hurt seeing how desperate he got during his last fight, so close to a bright spot, finally, and then destroyed, brushed aside, just like he'd always feared he'd be. It would hurt so much more if that was the end for him. Thankfully, it isn't. I'm not sure I'd be able to take it if it was. Yeah, I agree. Like, again, like when I beat the chapters, I like the day I beat the chapters, I fucking got on a plane and I was just listening to the soundtrack the whole way through on the plane. And I got to the song and I just felt so fucking sad. Like, oh man, I was like about to cry, man. It's such a silly song that I think the song was first shown to us during the fucking Spamton sweepstakes in like a hidden page. It's so goofy and like dumb sounding, but there's just so much heart to it. Like in the context that it plays, like this person saying like it has this oddly genuine emotional twinge to it instead of feeling like generic fanfare. The way you slow down at the end, let the notes linger, like you don't want to let it end. It's painful, man. And then like every time you want to fight the knight before you like do like the Gaster like quick save strat, you just need to see him die over and over again. That's fucked up, man. Yeah, amazing tier. It's very biased and it's almost I'm partly rating it because of a misunderstanding of what happened, but that's my experience with the track and yeah, I like it a lot. Painfully cheerful. Imminent death. You won your mom. And it's become a real boy. Yeah, if the moment you hear a real boy's like leitmotif, you're fucking dead, bro. Yeah. Tenna never died. Remember when people thought Tenna was going to be an... Toby does not know how to write irredeemable characters. It's impossible for him. Oh god, Leandro, it's so over. But yeah, another really great track. Very underrated in my opinion. Next. Alright, cool. It's so funny for me to put C above Gingerbread House, but C is so effective, man. It's so scary. Ho ho ho! Hello, Mista. Hello, Mista! Oh my god, it's the real Guido Mista. I think King will, at the very least, like, mellow out a little bit. Which kind of runs counter to what I was saying in my Chapter 1 comment on Chaos King, but whatever. You're not Crudley, man. Will you allow me to be the breeze under my wings? It's... oh, oh, oh. The GIF used for this song in one of like the chapter OST like meme vids was like, I think Pepsi made like an AI Christmas ad once, and someone in the comments like, very smart decision to use the AI ad because that ad is so fucking uncanny in how like forcefully cheerful and artificial it is, just like Noel's house. I'm like, yeah. Roaring Knight of Cemetery and Requiem, so based. This song is unused, so I don't really care. It's not worse than Crickets. I'm not gonna be that mean. In order to starve them? The Coke ad, okay, my bad. It has too much energy, yeah. Comment on this one was like, I somehow gaslit myself into thinking this was actually in the game. I was like, oh yeah, this totally plays on the first board. Oh, oh, oh. That'd be fucking hilarious, Mangoes. Like, oh, are we gonna get Deathlore? No. There's so many Chapter 4 tracks we haven't gotten to. This randomizer is not being very random. Well, I can't complain. Okay, fine. What up? Ow. My friend Zephyros wrote up like rap lyrics for like Tenna, Susie, and Rousey to this song. Hey, that's what we like to see. Turn this TV off. Aw, yeah, the return of Pandora Palace, a high-octane, raucous, and rowdy theme as you streak across Tenna's studio. This is why we play Deltarune, folks. Again, like, Chapter 3's OST wasn't grabbing me until this. I was like, alright, we're still back, bro. Chris slays in, like, all the outfits they wear, man. Death by TV dinner. Whenever Toby puts a track title in all caps, it's great. Oh yeah, Metaton X Tenna is like peak fiction, by the way. Oh, that bass. Toby does great bass lines. I'll probably cover this song eventually. It's gonna be another hard one. Yes, I directly quoted "Turn this TV off" like in my playthrough. Does it have the roly-poly levitate? That's crazy. TV dinner has a different description? That's interesting. In my playthrough, when this song started playing, I silently, like, turned the volume up, and my friend who was watching the playthrough just sent a screenshot of me doing that and was like, this says more than words ever could. Oh, man, I'm tired. This has been really fun. It's always good doing these tier list streams. That's interesting. What about deluxe dinner? All of it tuba night? Fuck. Well, I kind of anticipated that. Materia's clapping right now, bro. Hell yeah. TV World. Dude, we're gonna get through like every single freaking... Wait, I'm so confused. This is Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 soundtrack. But it's... You gotta be kidding me, bro. I was like, oh, why are we not getting Chapter 4 songs? Because they're not even in this fucking playlist. What? Okay, I feel kind of cheated. Like... Again, this has been a really fun stream, but like I wasn't even. Oh my god, that's stupid. I mean, that's what I get for not using the freaking official. Oh, it's like official playlist, I guess. and not checking how many videos this playlist had. That's no, but it has 78. What? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever, man. I'm probably gonna end soon. 96 is Last Goodbye, which is it's very sad that that one got taken down. Okay, we can do a few. Let me like count. God, that means the next stream I do is gonna be like only chapter 4 tracks. It's gonna be funny. Let me just check how many songs we got. 4, 6, 10, 12, 16, 21, 25, 931, 36. So we're about halfway. Do I want to stop here? I was thinking like it's statistically improbable that we're only getting chapter 3 songs. It's so stupid. Whatever. Toby has his own channel, yeah. Oh, do I want to keep going? It's already 2 a.m. Okay. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm going to do this one last song. I will peep. Okay, next song is Adventure Board, South of the Border, Black Knife. Okay, the next song is Distance Between Two. If the next song that I hadn't added yet was freaking like Hammer of Justice or something, I would stay up to do it, but I'm listening to this song and then we're ending it. Come back next time for Hammer of Justice and all the other fantastic Chapter 4 songs. It's a bit of a heartache, interesting. Attica, yeah, rest in peace. I'll miss Palpate, man, yeah. Unfortunate. And all my comments on their Chapter 2 OSTs got deleted. Agony. Hello, water cooler! I'm leaving it there. Ram is a real road, and like everyone is saying, seeing this in game, getting to actually walk around in it after just seeing it as a static webpage on the Deltarune website, pretty awesome. A lot of stuff in the chapter was like, oh my god, we're doing this. I think that the way that Toby Fox handled the gap in between chapters 3 and 4 releasing was really smart. Like, he couldn't, like, release the game because it was unfinished, but he left, like, little... The Spanton sweepstakes, like, prolonged my life. That sounds really concerning. Spanton sweepstakes gave me so much, like, life. They were so, like, I was very stressed when they were happening, but they gave me, like, a distraction from various things that were bothering me. And it's just like, yeah, you drip fed us, like, content during the 3-year gap, and it made... Once we actually got to the chapters, it made getting to stuff like this maybe a bit less surprising, but really fun, because it's like, oh my god, it's El Nino and La Nino, guys! We saw those guys in the website, you know? Pretty fun. Okay, I don't want to wrap this up, but we're about halfway through the OST. Barely even touched Chapter 4, but, you know, I'm totally not mad about that. Yeah, it's 2 a.m., I'm really tired, but this has been really fun. These TLO streams are always a blast. Yeah. Tune in next time to finish this up. Then, probably after that, we're going to be replaying the chapters, and that'll be its own saga. But, yeah. Ooh. Can't believe Asgore's not on the Deltarune soundtrack. Eventually, Sans is on there. What are the Shadow Guys? But what are they? They're the random guys on TV. They are the shadows in the window. Those disappear if they're recruited. Maybe actors? Yeah, it's probably like to fit with the TV theming. I don't know. Really distract from real life problems. That it does. Big theme of Deltarune is escapism, and while I do think the message of the game will be like you gotta face reality, I think the game will be nice about it and be like, you know, but escapism is understandable and in moderation is okay. Hence the Dark Worlds. Window paper dolls. James Dean. All right. I see y'all later. Take care. Deltarune is awesome.